Hey Jude.
Hey, great Tuesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas, and right at 9 o'clock, I get a phone call. Do people forget that I am on a show? Este, I guess they do. Um, it is a gloomy-ish type of morning, but at least it ain't raining. It ain't drizzling, and that's a good thing. And I'm very, very proud. It's going to be a good day. Actually, have nothing but one appointment today. So we'll see what happens. There's a couple of things that I need to do today that I want to get accomplished before the day's over. Actually, I have like two, three appointments now that I remember. A couple of things that I want to accomplish before the day is over. And hopefully I could get to everything and then push forward. I desperately want to get this beard trimmed down before my trip to Mexico City because, you know, I want to look my darndest, my best, and I want to wear my best, and so I plan to be very, very handsome-ish and good-looking while in Mexico City. We'll see what happens. Este, good morning. A great show last night. Still haven't finished it. It was a great show last night. Uh, it was a great show, and again, a lot of thanks to Commissioner the Roy de los Santos. Let me tell you guys, we have been very, very este, very concerned. And, we were some of the individuals that were out there calling out the commission, Mr. Little Santos, too. Guys, it's not easy coming on to your enemies or to someone that you perceive to be an enemy, platform and, answer questions. And I know that I think that in that respect, Mr. Los Santos and myself are part of the, maybe part of the, have the same medal because I've gone to a couple of platforms where I knew that the individuals that were out there, against me, uh, didn't care for me. And let me say this: one of the first ones that I went on to was this guy that filed that complaint against me when I was on the board. Trying to remember his name, Zach, Zach. And again, have nothing against Zach, nothing at all. And it's kind of a trippy deal, and I'm going to go into it in a little bit. But let me tell you, and if anyone that knows Zach out there, again, more power to him, guys. He thought he did what he thought was right. I think if the direction of their attacks toward me were like kind of lame, and I say that only because there was greater things that were greater issues going on at BIZ in the district that individuals should have focused on. But again, I understand, guys, being in the limelight, it just brings you a little bit more of attention. That's okay. Nothing against Zach at this point in time, but he invited me onto a platform to do a live interview. And, and I said, sure, I'll answer any questions. I have no issues with it. Until the point, and we were on there for like a good 30, 45 minutes until the point where he became very disrespectful. And at that point, I said, I didn't come on here for you to call me crap. I didn't come on here for you to insult me. As I will answer any question that you have, but I'm not going to come on here to be ridiculed by you. So ask good questions. And he came out, well, you're a piece of crap. And I said, see ya. You know, see ya. And that's it. And I left. The other interview that I did was with Frank Marr. And again, guys, a platform that was very, very, against Erasmo. But I said, I'll go on there and I'll answer any question that you have. I went on there and I said, as long as we're not being disrespectful, as long as we're not being disrespectful, as long as we're not, going out there and saying, oh, well, yeah, you're ugly. Crap. I said, that's fine. And let me tell you, and with Frank, we did a whole hour and a half, I think, and we answered a lot of individuals' questions. And and I will say this: there were people that were commenting that were being, their regular craps. That's okay, as long as the individual that invites you onto his platform is respectful to the point where they'll let you answer the questions. Everything's okay. And I want to mention about Zach, and I've said this before. I even ran into Zach after I was off the board and everything. I ran into him at the coffee shop, and I think he was a little bit on the surprise side because I was de repente I looked and I was standing right next to him, and I said, "Hey, man, how's it going?" And he sort of a little freaked out, and like, yeah, okay. And I said, "Oh, man, it was good to see you. What are your plans? Because back then he had signed up to run for, you're going to run for the board or something." He goes, "No, I think I'm leaving Brownsville." I said, "Oh, man, well, more power to you, man. God bless. Take care." And let me say, I don't even to this day don't consider him an enemy, guys. One of the things, and again, I don't care what a lot of people out there say in regards to my spirituality and stuff, and say, okay, he's a false pastor, and I will say this: I think Mr. Los Santos was at one point inferring to that uh, on some other platform, and again, it doesn't matter to me, doesn't bother me. Uh, Trey Mendez also tried to use it like, oh well, okay, and again, more power to him, guys. I have nothing. We say stuff sometimes, and I'm not going to hold it against them. Either one of them, not even Trey. I mean, he could call me hell and a half. It doesn't matter. They're just words. They don't mean anything. They don't. Yesterday, I got into a big old discussion and conversation with someone from a church in Matamoros. But part of the problem, it's just the same principle. A lot of these people, they think that they could go out there and throw crap your way, and you're just supposed to sit there and be that like humble little, oh, hit me, slap me, kick me around, and everything's going to be okay. I am not like that. And again, it's something that I've always told everyone out there. And I tell students and I tell children, I tell my nieces and nephews the same thing. Guys, if you get hit, you better hit them back 10 times harder. That's just what I believe. Just don't take crap. And I say this because, Mr. Santos came on. Maggie and I were respectful. We appreciative that he came on, but we did ask the questions that every single comment on there, guys. We didn't skip a single one, and I still got crap. Oh, Erasmo, you're selling out to Mr. Los Santos and these people. Not selling out to them. Asking them questions. Don't attack the messenger. You wanted to ask Mr. De Los Santos, you all wanted to ask someone at the city commission questions. We provided that because Mr. De Los Santos agreed to it. Ask him questions. It's up to you to believe him or not. But we can't go out there and this is this is partially, guys, why a lot of the times people like Trix Mendix and those people se hacen los sentidos. Well, they're just being negative. And again, guys, facts, just facts. And everything's going to be great. And again, and if later on when these audits come out and it's found out that, that it's this way, then yeah, let's go for it. Well, we can't go out there insulting the individuals that are at least coming on to answer our questions, folks. And it's not called, he's selling out. No way, shape, or form. It's being a part of the community. And it was a great show. And, he answered every single comment question on there. And again, guys, you can't go out there, can't go out there and say, call him, oh, you're a liar, you stink, you're horrible. We can't do that, folks. That's not how you initiate dialogue. Isn't that what we want? Dialogue with these folks? Guys, and again, at the end of the day, community elected them. And a lot of people out there might say, well, I didn't vote for him. And that's great. Did you do enough? in order to get your candidate elected? Did you? And I would dare say no. Because let me tell you guys, I love Jessica Puente Bradshaw, who was the opponent for Mr. De Los Santos. But a lot of her people that were out there, I saw some of the people out there. A lot of people weren't fully supporting the movement in order to effect change. And they blind themselves on, no, I like this candidate, but I don't like Erasmo. And that's why we lose. Because there's absolutely no unity. It's the same thing that I told Mr. Uh, Javier Reina. And again, nothing against the guy. I'm very, very proud of individuals throwing their hat in the ring. It's the same thing I told Mr. Reina. I said, our problem is that we don't have the financial resources that they have. We don't. We don't have the millions of dollars to spend. Mr. Dos Santos made mention yesterday that he paid Rodrigo Moreno $5,000 a month. A month! Guys, I don't have those resources. I mean, well, not to go out there and piss away. I don't. I'd rather go traveling. I'd rather do something for me. You know? I don't have those resources where I could spend $5,000 a month. I don't. But I have you. And you all are supposed to leeway that lack of resources. I'm going up against Joey Lopez for county commissioner, guys. I don't have the millions of dollars that guy has. The guy's been a rata all his life. I don't have that money. The guy's been skimming off contracts all his life because they play the political game. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of resource. I need the people to come out and vote. That's what we need. That's how we're going to truly affect change here. But we elected Mr. De Los Santos. He is our commissioner. We elected Trex Mendez. He is our mayor. Let's hold him accountable. And Mr. De Los Santos came on the show and answered your questions. And I'm still going to get crap for it. I mean, the past week, guys, my phone was just buzzing off the ringer with everyone out there who already assumed that he was the worst individual in the world. I said, let's talk to him. This morning, silence. No buzzing off the wall phone. And let me tell you, it's such a damn blessing. But I told some individuals last night, don't kill your fellow soldiers. Don't shoot your fellow soldiers. We're all fighting for the same thing. Let's not shoot each other in the foot. Let's move forward, guys. We all want a better Brownsville. All want a better Brownsville. And again, we don't know the intentions of these individuals. And what I mentioned to Mr. Dos Santos yesterday is just a fact. So the only reason that we got this point over here, we got this point over here, and this point over here, and there's nothing in between. And when the city commission, the mayor, the city of Brownsville, and the city management, they don't fill in the blanks for them, then that's when the community starts to. And he agreed. He agreed. That's when the ideas of all these people start to wander. And I'm not excusing them for that. I'm still going to call them out for that. They need to be more transparent. They need to be more forthcoming. They need to share with us, information. It's just a fact. Nothing against them. And again, it's not personal. It's business. Go to the comments. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All that cheese. Happy International Women's Day. Hope all women have a fabulous day. I hope all women have a fabulous day. 100%. Happy International Women's Day. I don't know what that means, but I mean, what do you do on International Women's Day? I don't. I don't. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It was a great show last night. Long, but great show. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Commissioner Erasmo. Wow, what a nice ring to it. It does sound pretty awesome. I've always tripped out on how your right thumbprint is not the same as the left thumbprint. Not COVID. Good morning. Thank you, Eduardo. Love you, Papa. Mario Eduardo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Luis. Good morning. Esme Hermosa. Good morning. I Conquer. A great show. He knew he was going to take some heat, but still came on. Yes, Hungry Hippo is correct. And guys, there's not one question that we did not ask. We asked about the situation, and we'll let's go one by one. We asked about the situation in regards to we asked in regards to Brian Martinez. And again, guys, I've stated out here, I think Brian's a nice guy. Again, always been very, very cordial to me every time I've run into him. I knew him when he was out here doing the Toastmasters thing. Always very, very cordial, a very, very intelligent young man. And again, guys, when we don't get answers, sometimes we go off on it. But don't have anything personal against Mr. Brian Martinez. I just wanted to know why he was hired on, why he was given a name tag, why he was given an email without being an employee of the city of Brownsville. Mr. De Los Santos responded to the question, guys. And again, some people might not have liked the answer. I mean, I think personally, I think that maybe the answer was acomodada to fit the situation, guys. That's what I think. But it's a decent answer, you know. Get us or no, he's saying that he wants everyone that to feel that you have access to his to Mr. Brian Martinez emails, which we do. I've received them because I asked for them. And again, the response might have come after the actions taken. Still a response, guys. Still a response. I'm not going to delve into what his mindset was when he did offer him, because he has given an explanation. We don't always have to like it. In regards to the Children's Museum, again, folks, not may not like the answer that was given. Do I think, in my opinion, that maybe there was some es hijo de los miris, he should get first shot at a job there? You better believe it. I do believe that. I can't prove that. But if you're asking me my opinion, yes, I believe that. But he's already answered the question. He even answered questions in regards to his education. And I think, and look, I, you know, I'm very transparent about it. I've shared that was a screw up right after I started TSC back in 1986. I was a screw up. You know, I wanted that financial aid little money, but Erasmo Castro just like that. There's nothing to hide. So De Los Santos came back and said that it took him 26 years to finish a degree. I can respect that, guys. It took me 25. Le gané. You know, 25 years for me to get a degree. Maybe 28. It's a long story. But, the reason I didn't finish was, like, again, back then you'd get that financial aid check, guys. And back then you'd have money left over. And you're talking about huercos who have never had $1,000 in their hands. All of a sudden you're being given an $800, $1,000, $1,200 check from the government. And you're going like, huh? What do I do with this? Do I save it? Do I invest it? Or do I go get drunk on the island? And let me tell you, when you're 18, 19, you're not planning on investing, not planning on saving. You're planning on going to the island and getting wasted. That's what a lot of us did back then. Just a fact. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Great show, but too long. Better. I feel it's hard to do a replay for 2 or more hours. I got other things to do, but it was a good stuff. It was good stuff. And we had, I think at one point we had like 145, 150, which is great. We ended up with like 90 people still on after 3 hours, guys. And that was 2.5 hours. I don't even remember. But I appreciate the people stuck around. It was a great show. Good morning, Osmo. May I be on your show tonight? Yeah. I'll send you the link, Papa. Remind me though, if you don't mind. Love you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Do you have plans to have him back maybe on your morning show? Um, I can ask. Remember that Mr. Los Santos had made mention that he actually does have a job. So, but I can ask Hector. And I think that one of the things that we had talked about, if we think that there's something, anyone out there, if anyone out there thinks that there's something that the city of Brownsville is going to meet on, meet on and have a commissioners meeting on, and you all want a little bit of more detail behind the mindset of why the commission went the way that it did, we'll ask him to come on after a city commission meeting. Again, I don't want to tire the man out. I mean, and look, I do this because for me it's still fun, and I think Mr. De Los Santos had fun yesterday. I cannot confirm, I cannot deny, but we'll ask, hey, would you mind coming on at least once a month? you know, and I'll ask to see if he'll opt to come down out in the mornings. But again, he does have a job, so it might be easier for him to come on in the evenings. And let me tell you, I I was ready to go like, yeah, let's stop at an hour and a half. But he said, man, we have to be here all night. We'll be here all night. And we're like, te quedas solo, vato. Because not planning to be here past 12. Sorry, guys, I love you all. Just don't love you all after 11:30 at night. I don't. Good morning. Good morning. That's the thing. People don't know how to have an adult conversation nowadays. Again, guys, that's all we're asking for. And let me say, and I noticed this when I met up with Mr. Dos Santos at La Mantequilla's little thing and thingamajig. Este went out there and had that conversation. Was having a conversation with individuals from the board of directors uh, at the Children's Museum. As and Mr. Dos Santos came up and said, just to let you know, I said, like, oh, appreciate that. We had a good conversation, and again, it just opened the door to have more conversations. Guys, I'm not going to go out there. Well, you're lying. You're lying. You're not telling the truth. You hired him. I know you did. How do you know? And then I'd get caught with a how do you know? And I'm like, well, I just know. And then I'd sound like a crazy person. And I'm not a crazy person. And Trex Mendix knows this. And the city commission, they know this. I'm not crazy or delusional. Just want answers. That's it. But think about it, guys. It took guts to do what he did. It took guts to do what he did. And he agreed with what we were saying in regards to Trex Mendix and, with that $200,000 money that he was requesting from BCIC, guys. He agreed here, live, because any normal person would agree. And I hope a lot of the butt kissers were out there listening last night. If you think that everyone out there is beholden to Trex Mendix, you are mistaken. Mistaken. But we have to have adult conversations, guys. And look, and this is one of my what Mingo Pati is saying is one of my beefs with the mayor. I go out there, and this is how childish he's become. Really, he's become gone to the point of being childish. I go out there and I say, "Good job, Mayor," and then he goes in, does a little petty thing, you know. And again, guys, that's his problem. He cannot take the punches. He cannot take the heat because he's so used to surrounding himself with people that out there are kissing his butt. You start to lose sight that there's other individuals that you're not helping, bro. And again, it's not personal, Trex. It's just business. And business is good. It was a great show. It was a great show. Must be a diplomatic. Must be diplomatic like Royal. Royal is very professional. I've known Royal for a good time now. He's always been professional. I live in District 4. I didn't vote for either candidate. That coffee is making me thirsty. Joey Lopez blows. He does. And I will say this: I have never run a race against someone that I think that is not doing a good job. And Joey Lopez is doing a horrible job. He's not serving his community. He hasn't done a damn thing. He's tried to decimate the current sheriff, embarrass the county. Brought it into lawsuits that shouldn't have been brought on. And again, it's going to be interesting. And he's over there all confident about, oh, I've got this in the bag. I'm going to win. Yeah, more power to you guys. Let's give it a go. I get it. However, Los Santos didn't know about Albach Road. He didn't, and I'll say this much. Remember, that is Jessica Tetro's district. Mr. De Los Santos is commissioner for District 3. Again, I'm not excusing, but this is the fact. And a lot of times, your commissioner in District 2 needs to be on top of what's going on in District 2. Mr. Dos Santos' responsibility as a district commissioner is making sure that the needs of Erasmo Castro and the people that he lives with around him in District 3 are being met. So let me say this. I'm proud that my district's commissioner is open for conversation and is open to coming on here and answering questions. And I'd hope other commissioners would do the same. Can't help that. It's the same thing with Gowan. I can't stand Gowan. I will always be respectful. And look, to all the Gowan people out there, you may turn your eye on me and turn your head. I don't care. Every single time I've seen a commissioner or the mayor out there, or even our county commissioners, I have always been respectful because I always will be. I won't hacerme el idiota que no los vi ni nada de lo demás. And I'll say this about Mayor Trix Mendex. Last time I saw Mayor Trix Mendex was at the groundbreaking ceremony here at the E building at the Casa de Nylon, which is a mess. Well, that's the last time I saw him. Last time I saw him. And he came up to me and hey, Erasmo, gave each other a hug. Again, I appreciate Mayor Trix Mendex. He goes, andas como, he said something to the effect like, andas como payaso. And I go, you're not supposed to wear brown shoes with black pants. He goes, yeah, I'm going to take fashion advice from you. It was funny. Again, every single time I'll see the mayor, I'm not going to go out there like a crazy maniac saying, oh, you're horrible. That's what this show's for. Always be respectful. Deep breaths. There is no win situation here with people that do not vote. Exactamente, guys. If you do not vote, you suck. When asked, he quickly started looking. Yeah, I think what happened, Joe, is he wrote it down. And I would not be surprised, Joe, honestly. And again, maybe I should contact his chief of staff. But wouldn't be surprised if they didn't respond to your email. I appreciate he made himself available to us and willing to stay on for 3 hours if need be. 100%. Love the coat. Thank you, Papa. Actually, I'm wearing my kurta today, a different one. It's the light green one, and I was planning on taking it off, putting a shirt and tie and stuff. Just couldn't do it this morning. I've got extra work to do today. Thank you, bye. I love you. International Women's Day. I like to continue my day like any other day, as if I can't read someone's body language, he knew about what's happening on the road. Oh, maybe. However, he's District 3 Commissioner, not District 2, when 95% of trucking companies are located. It is an issue. What did you think when he said he wants to run for? What do you think? I I, I think that he's what, and again, I'm not going to put words in his mouth. I think what he said was that he had been asked if he wants to run for mayor, and I think that's a little bit on the different side. I don't think that he's going to run for mayor. He would have to probably vacate his seat if he runs for mayor, because his term isn't over. He'll be on his second year when the mayor's position comes up. So I don't think that that's going to happen. I think Jessica Tetro is going to run for mayor, and I know for a fact that Erasmo Castro is going to run for mayor. If I can, as county commissioner, I'd have to see. Last night he said I had extreme comments by saying that the CAB was racist policies. Okay, then it's not racism. So what do you call it? I think part of the problem, Joe, and again, part of the problem is you're delving into individual's psyche or mindset. And again, I'd like to see one of those racist policies. Let me say, I don't think that the city of Brownsville is racist in any way, shape, or form. I've met very few individuals that I would even classify as racist here. And I have friends here that, because their beliefs are very on the right side, you know, that they're considered racist. And it was, I'm not going to mention any names, but I have friends that are Anglo here that have been called racist. And I know for a fact that they're not. You know, their family is Mexican, Hispanic. You know, they make tamales. You know, I've met very few racists here, really. And I think in my time here, I've met more people that want to call out racism than not. And again, let me say, it's like with when we started to get these little small little movements come in, like for The Rock. Remember, it was that crazy man, Antonio Castillo, whatever the hell his name is. Guy's a nut, a nut. But what happened is they made enough noise that they made the city commission take away that damn rock. It was pathetically stupid, stupid. That's when you had a whole bunch of individuals who said, "There's greater things that we need to take care of." They still got rid of the rock in the middle of the night. And again, I continue to warn my community: be careful with your churches, because they are going to come next. And I agree with Lolita. I don't think see it more of a racist thing. I think see it more as an elitist thing. I think if you would have used out there just elitist, it would have stuck better. And again, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, my man, but I think elitist would have been a better word than racist. Elitist. But you're free to call it anything you want, Papa. He did come on the show and ask a question. No other commissioner has done that. 100%. The show was long, but it was interesting and well worth it. It was interesting. Small scale corporatism when the realtor city and LLC company collude to move into an area that's not appropriate for a trucking company. Elitism. They think classism is a good word. Classism is a good word. I just struggle, and again, my opinion, I just struggle to call it racist. Classism is a good word. Elitism, elitist. Want to call it blockbusting? Classism. Blockbusting, maybe. But My phone. No. How about crumb bums? I like the word crumb bums. That's actually a good word. You're a crumb bum. I need to add that to my vocabulary. You're a crumb bum. Damn crumb bum. It sounds kind of cool. What is security breach PUB is posting about? Trey also posted about it. Uh, have not gotten word yet. And again, I wish that we would have had that to ask Mr. De Los Santos. I could probably send a message to see if he could share more information. I'm going to believe that someone went in there and took our personal information. But remember, guys, a PUB has had an issue in regards to security. Take into consideration that someone went out there and took $1.2 million from PUB, and they decided not to truly investigate. And all of a sudden, they had to go pay that money up back again. It's your money. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had a security breach and our information was out there decimated. I mean, if PUB's information, was used and manipulated for someone to deposit $1.2 million into their account, what's to say that our information is any much safer with the city of Brownsville? PUB, same thing. Kudos to Mr. Los Santos for coming on the show last night. I respect him a little more today. Hats off to him. 100%. I think we could all say that, Hector. Good morning, sir. I hope other commissioners accept your invitation to come out to the show and answer concerns and questions of the community. El quien nada debe, nada teme. Guys, and let me say this. It is, and I've said it before and I'll say this again, it's an open platform for anyone out there. Anyone running for office, not running for office, city commissioners, mayors, councilmen, anyone. Just come on. I'm not going to go out there and beg and grovel people to come on the damn show. It's not my thing. It isn't. It's too much work. And I have work suffice already. But let me say, guys, I appreciate the fact that Mr. Dos Santos comes out. I appreciate that he dio la cara and put his information on the name thing. Erasmo Castro does that every single day. This face is mine. It's a beautiful face. This name down here, guys, this is my name. My name. My face. My name. My platform. It's got my name all over it. A lot of individuals, they hide behind those fake accounts, guys. They hide behind those fake accounts and those fake names. And they want to throw jabs. And they want to tell Erasmo how to do his job. Get out from under the shell. Put your face and your name to your concerns. But don't go out here with a 956 Ka profile and a picture of some African American in a movie and start throwing little rocks. You know? And then come out and say, well, Erasmo, you're bending over to them. Shut up. I put my name, my beautiful face out there for you. So you don't have to. And you still want to call me out? Are y'all nuts? Stop being nuts. Grow some balls. And put your name and face to your concerns if you think that I'm not doing a good enough job. It's just that simple. Anyone out there that does not think that Erasmo Castro is doing enough or doing a great job, then grow some. But in the meantime, do not piss on my parade because I do this all for you. And it doesn't come cheap, guys. Just this platform here. And again, this is why thank you, Joe, for the donation. But this platform, it costs me money, guys. I paid $50 in order to stream this through the city of Brownsville. $50 a month. I rented this office that I am at, guys, with the sole purpose of making it into the studio. That's why I rented it. Electricity. You've heard me bitch about the electricity and how high it's gone. I pay that. So I'm invested, guys. I'm invested. But don't hide behind a fake account and then expect me to have to take you seriously. You know? Help me help you. And what I mean is, don't go out there with your fake accounts to try and go like, well, that's what you're not doing enough. I'm doing what I can. Again, nothing against anyone going out there with fake accounts, guys. Go onto your fake account. That's fine. Just don't give me crap and a half. I've written to the sons and other commissioners and used colorful words so my message sticks. Again, I've been very, very I think colorful words are okay. And let me say, I made mention yesterday. I got into a discussion with someone from our church in Mexico because someone from the church in Mexico was going out there and saying like, "Well, we don't want to participate in any of the activities you have because of your, te pescaron borracho." They said this to me, the people from one of the churches in Matamoros. I said, "Yeah, I know you didn't." Because when people don't like you guys, they will never let you live down anything that you've done in the past. And he goes, "You had," and the guy literally went out there and said, "You had glasses of beer in your hand and took pictures with it." I said, "Bitch, I know you didn't." Guys, I can't even drink beer. Can't even drink beer. Can drink wine. You can drink me some liquor. I can't drink beer. But the guy, and see, this is what happens with misinformation. A lot of people assume. And look, it's like with a DWI. A lot of people are like, es que estás todo borracho. First of all, people need to understand. We don't see a lot of the backside to everything. Guys, I have a stomach this big. This big. And I made mention of that. I've been very, very open about my surgery, my bariatric surgery. I cut off my damn stomach because I wanted to live a couple more years. I want to survive. And I lost 263 pounds in the process. 263 pounds. I couldn't go from here to the corner without estar todo bofiado. Couldn't. So I cut off my stomach and I lost 263 pounds. But with the stomach this big, you can't do the burbujas. Burbujas. You can't. So I can't drink beer because it literally kills me. I can't. I can't drink soft drinks. You know? I can't. But the guy from our church in Matamoros, well, they caught you all drunk, borracho, and you had beer. Are you stupid? But this is what happens, guys, when we start to assume because of something we'll see on social media and we don't have all the facts. How much better it would have been for this individual to go like, "Hey, that's why I have a question for you. Can you explain what happened with your DWI?" And I go like, "Well, sí, cómo no? Let me explain to you what happened." I shouldn't have. I did. I paid for it. I stepped aside from my church during a process, a healing process, not because of the incident, but because of the embarrassment I brought to the church. I stepped aside because it was the right thing to do. But look, guys, one of the things that I've learned is when people hate you, doesn't much matter how much explaining you do. They're just going to hate you for just for who you are. And I understand, guys. A lot of people are threatened with me being so handsome and totally not fat. Live with it. I ain't going anywhere. I'm going to still be on here. And look, guys, if y'all think I only fight with people from the politicos around here, no, I fight with everyone. I'm an equal opportunity fighter. Hey, Antonio Zacarias, love you. Was that where they took dirt indoors to regular? Yeah, that one. Crazy. How many years does the mayor have left? One more year. He's up for election next year. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Here's Semo. I like your mug. Have a good day. Love you. Thank you. Wait, you want to run for mayor? Yeah. Albert Place is a racist policy. More at least is a racist. I call it classism. I like classism. Educate me. What is Albert Place? What is are the issues? Frank Rizzo, crumbums. Crumbums. I love crumbums. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lolita, they placed the trucking company in front and in back of my house. Jessica Tetro turned her back on the people here. I'm the only one outspoken one here in my area. Joe has shared that situation with us, and let me say, I agree, guys. You don't want to be blocked in by all that craziness, and I think it's just poor planning, and you don't take into consideration the individuals that live in your district. Well, again, this is a church from Matamoros. I'm very fortunate that my church here locally in Brownsville, they're very accepting, and they let me heal through the process. I'm very grateful for our church. Our church was supportive. Our church was as they did what Galatians said, and restore with a humble spirit, and I appreciate that. The only one who judges is God, no one else. Love wins. Yes, but sometimes having a loud voice helps. I do want to thank the city commission and the mayor of the city of Brownsville and the city of Brownsville for going out there and attempting to fix our street. I hope it's not another patch job being done out there, but right now, even a patch job would be appreciated. That street is a mess. But I appreciate it. That whole street needs to be repaid, guys. Este love does win, and let me tell you, I'm very grateful that I have a very strong spiritual life where I have balance. I need balance in my life, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for my church family here. I'm very grateful for Maggie. I'm very grateful for Sam, Frankie, Roman, even and everyone else, guys. I'm very thankful for Royal that has a platform out there and distributes information, guys. I think it's very necessary, and I'm very grateful for the community that we live in. We have a beautiful community. That's why it needs us to continue to fight for it. If not us, who? We have to stand up. We have to have our voice heard, guys. And again, I want to thank Commissioner Los Santos for coming on last night. Very brave. It's part of his job. So I'm glad that he's doing his job. His job is to keep us informed, especially me, because he is my district commissioner. So I'm very grateful. And I would hope that other commissioners, Commissioner uh, John Cowan, who I might have a thing for, um, Commissioner Rose Gowan, who I don't have a thing for, Commissioner Tetro, Commissioner Cardenas. Uh, am I missing someone? Commissioner Golansky and Mayor Mendez. I would hope that they were as brave and as forthcoming as Commissioner Dos Santos. Again, guys, we're just asking questions. We have a right, and they need to respond. Yes, Royal is right. I am still the king of all local social media. It's a tough job, but someone's got to be king. Guys, I love you all. I care about y'all. And we're going to be here for a while until God says hasta aquí. And we don't always get it right, but our heart's in the right place. And we need to continue to fight for Brownsville. We need to continue to be outspoken. We need to continue to unite and go out and vote. Good morning. My sister and brother are saying that teachers at Pace High School are saying they will make sure the students fail their class if they don't wear a mask because they have small children at home and aren't going to risk them getting sick. One AP teacher said he would make his exams fill in the blanks on things they haven't even gone over, and all the students that wear the mask will automatically pass. Yeah, if they do that, Danielle, in any way, shape, or form, you let me know. And if anyone out there, and again, guys, y'all have cell phones, anyone out there can record any professor or any teacher giving such craziness, please let me know. Amen. I agree. There's power in unity. Amen. Bam. Love you, Bam. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe all that, hold on. Talk to us tomorrow at 8 p.m. Happy Women's Day show. Awesome. So I'm going to be on it, right? Have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. You still believe in all that crap. We'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Guys, be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. God bless.